Mastering Phrasal Verbs, a group exploration. Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to focus on phrasal verbs, their meanings, and how we can understand them better by studying them in context. We'll also make this more interesting by introducing group activities and discussions. So, gather your friends, classmates, or anyone interested in improving their English skills because we're going to dive deep together. Before we start, let's quickly recap what phrasal verbs are. These are verbs followed by one or two particles, either a preposition, an adverb, or both. They create a meaning which is often completely different from the original verb, making them a bit tricky to understand. An example is, turn up. Turn, on its own, has a specific meaning, but when we add up, it could mean to arrive or to increase the volume. The meaning often depends on the context it's used in. For this activity, divide yourselves into smaller groups. Each group gets a list of phrasal verbs without their meanings. Your task is to guess what they mean and create sentences that use these phrasal verbs in context. At the end of the activity, each group will present their answers, explaining their thought process. This exercise will not only deepen your understanding of phrasal verbs, but also make you aware of how their meanings change depending on context. This is a great follow-up activity after Guess the phrasal verb. In your groups, discuss where you've heard or read phrasal verbs in real-life situations. These could be in movies, music, books, or even in everyday conversations. Sharing these experiences can help us understand how native speakers use phrasal verbs, which can be quite different from how they're taught in textbooks. Finally, it's time to review and assess your understanding. In this section, each group will get a short text filled with phrasal verbs. Your task is to identify these phrasal verbs and discuss their meanings within the context of the text. This exercise will help reinforce your understanding of phrasal verbs and how to decipher their meanings from context. And that's it for today's video. Understanding and using phrasal verbs can greatly improve your English fluency. Remember, the key to mastering phrasal verbs is practice and application. By participating in group activities and discussions, you not only learn from your own understanding but also from others. We hope you found this video helpful. Until next time, keep practicing and improving.